Y'all have to forgive me because this is my first time. So, um, I'm gonna open it up on my computer as well. That way, if I can't keep up with the comments on here, um, I can try and keep up on here. So, I'm gonna try and do that. How is everyone? How are you guys doing? Hi. All right. I'm trying to get to the chat so I can see all you guys also. Let's try and fix this. I was going to use this on my computer. Hi, Terry. Hi, Denise. How are you guys doing tonight? Hi, Jessica. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out easiest way. All right. Thank you. I think I actually will be able to keep up hopefully with the comments just on the screen. We'll see. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer just to give people time to jump on. Hi, Susie. Yeah, I don't. Trying to see. Hi, Andrea. If I say anyone's name incorrectly, forgive me. I'm not good at that. All right. So I just really wanted to do this live. That way it could be more candid for you guys. Bobby is currently outside still working on the CRV. He is more into like speakers and techie stuff in the car than I am, so he's putting better speakers in his car. Thank you. So I did have to replace them on day 3. They were the ends were getting funky. So this time when I put them on, I put them in one, but they've lasted better than when I cut them in half. So it's definitely making life a lot easier with just having the lashes like this. If you guys didn't see it, it was what was it, 2 videos back? Was my last video? Everything's starting to run together. But I did like the DIY lash extensions where you just do them at home so they're supposed to last about a week. Like I said, the first set only lasted about 3 days, but this second set is lasting much better. I'm also a side and stomach sleeper though. So, oh, there's Bobby. He was, like I said, outside in the garage.
I was working on the speakers.
Hi, Jesse. Yeah, he was working on the speakers here. Let's see if I can add him
in my CRV.
There he is. So, yeah. I don't know how long this is going to go. I guess it kind of depends on how many questions you guys ask and whatnot. The boys just went to bed. Freya is sleeping. So that might cut it off also. If Freya wakes up, thank you. I got it on Amazon. I get all my headbands on Amazon. They're amazing.
So that's where the questions pop up. I'm looking over here and they're right there.
Well, you can look there also.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I have our laptop too, just so that hopefully we can keep up with it better. But yeah. So we're gonna be on as long as you guys have questions and as long as Freya stays asleep. So, what do y'all want to know? Like, put them in the comments. Let me know. Do we want to start with just regular questions for us? Hi, Patricia. Or, I don't know. Ask whatever you guys want. We'll be as honest as possible. Hi, Anastasia. What is Santa bringing our kids? Okay. So.
No kids, good.
No, kids are upstairs, so we should be good. Our big gift this year is, thank you. Our big gift this year is a Oculus. Is that what it is, babe?
It is the It's the new VR. It's the Oculus 2.
Yeah. So that is the big gift for both of them. Otherwise,
Well, it's for me too.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true. That's why we're willing to spend the money on it, is because he'll play it just as much.
I mean, if it's something that's like really fun and we can really see all the different, we can take advantage of all the different stuff that it can do, that might even spring a whole video game channel. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
But that's a big one. Otherwise, it's a lot of Roblox type stuff. And then a couple other little things. I am thinking about doing a what we're getting our kids for Christmas once we're done shopping. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. What was the other one? This is for you, Bobby. How long does it take to decorate the outside of your house for Christmas?
Way too long. Way too long. I have to like do it in stages. So right now we've already started decorating. I have the lights like way up high. So I'm doing the lights right now, and so I will be recording all of that. And then once the lights are up, we ain't gonna turn them on yet. You know, we ain't trying to supersede Thanksgiving, but I do want to get the lights up because it is nicer out right now. And I have put lights all the way, you know, like up through December 16th. And it's cold. I don't want to do that anymore.
No.
So I'm starting the lights now, and
We're hoping to have it done within the first week of
Yeah.
December.
oh yeah, for sure.
So that is the hope.
One of the things we ordered won't be here till December 3rd, though. So that might be the last thing. That'll be the completion thing. Hopefully, it'll be done by December 3rd. Totally.
And we will have kind of like our Halloween, we'll do a montage of it real fast so you guys can see the process from start to beginning. But with Christmas, especially because of the lights, it's going to be a probably multi-day process. Plus, he's got some projects that he's building this year for Christmas.
Yeah.
Any more kids? Planning on possibly one more, but that won't be for a little while. Freya's only 3 months, so don't rush
yeah.
us yet. She's a little young, but yeah, we have definitely talked about a fourth already. So
Yeah, I told the doctor today that, you know, that whole vasectomy thing, we can hold off on that because we're still kind of undecided.
yeah. No. I think the other one was the pandemic. So, Xander is in school. However, one classmate did get COVID, so he is currently out for this week. And luckily, next week is Thanksgiving week, so he would be out. If it wasn't Thanksgiving, he would have been out this week and next week and go back the 30th. But luckily, he's only doing virtual this week, and then he goes back. Our school is handling it really, really well. Where literally the kids only interact with their classes. That way, if someone does get sick, it only affects that one classroom and not the entire school. So that has been huge. And the only way it affected Bjorn is we did not put him in 4K this year. We are doing purely homeschooling for him for 4K. He does have the breathing issues, so I wasn't taking that chance with him.
You can see Bailey just sitting there, laying there.
He's chilling.
Look at him. He's just sprawled out all over there.
Hi, Australia. Hi, New Jersey. Any fun plans for Thanksgiving? So we are doing Thanksgiving with just his parents and siblings on Friday, and then Thanksgiving with just my siblings on Saturday. So it's staying super, super small, just with basically immediate family. Thanksgiving Day we are doing here, just us, just 5 of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with these. Luckily,
There's a lot of questions.
Luckily, it's on here because I can kind of scroll because this is going too fast. I can't keep up. Freya's doing really well. She's growing like a weed. It's kind of making me sad. She is so strong. She's very close to sitting up on her own. And I'm like, I don't remember the boys growing and so quickly. But she's sleeping through the night. She is feeding really well. She's doing really, really well. Is Bobby done with the military?
Not yet. I'm at 19 and a half years. So my contract takes me to 21 years. We'll see if I make it to 21 years because I've been doing a lot of physical therapy and stuff like that. We'll see if I can even get to that mark or if they're going to kick me out before I hit 21. As long as I stay until 20, then I can retire at least. But yeah, I'm still in.
Yep, so not too much longer. How old are the dogs? Drake, where are you? Oh, there he is. He's got his monkey. Drake is
turning 11.
Yeah, turning 11.
On St. Nick.
Yep. And Bailey is 1? Yes.
Yeah, Bailey's 1. Don't ask me the months, but
yeah, he just
his birthday was in
1.
August.
So, yeah. Because we got him
right before Halloween.
Yeah, right before Halloween last year. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I was nervous about doing this.
And then to answer, thank you for your service. Yeah, proud to do it, glad to do it. It's been quite the 19 years of experience.
Do I get any outside help at home? Him? That's the outside help. No, we don't do.
I do a little bit. Yeah. I just did some cleaning today. I shot some video of me cleaning, taking apart the lights and cleaning them.
Yeah, I wanted to get more of these like bright whites in the bedroom. And I've never taken the glass piece off.
I do.
So that was bad. So he cleaned that out for me. But no, we don't have, if we go out, the kids go to his parents or my sister's. I'm a little I've always been very hesitant about who watches our kids. Mm-hmm. So no nannies, no like neighbor kid next door. And yeah, no, I do as much of that as possible. Honestly, date night, my personal favorite is we go out to eat and then come home to a quiet house and watch TV, and the boys stay overnight at his parents.
Yeah.
That's about it. We purchased our dogs. Yeah.
We have adopted a dog in the past, but
we had issues with that.
Yeah, she was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So
and she wasn't a purebred either. We figured we'd take a chance, and we got a mutt, and it didn't work out. Actually, she ran away.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was our old house was fenced in.
She jumped a
6-foot fence and ran away, and I'm hoping she's. I don't know.
Hopefully she's okay. I mean, the only reason Drake didn't run away is because he's a digger, and
we've always chained him.
We've chained him even in our fenced-in yard, so he wouldn't get away as well, because otherwise he would have been going crazy too, trying to get out of the yard once she ran away. But yeah, that was in our old neighborhood. Hopefully she's doing okay. Who knows?
Okay, so funny with the butterfly kisses with the lashes. No, but Freya, just within the past, 2 days, freaks out when you give her kisses. Like, you kiss her on the cheek, or know how, with babies, there's sometimes, mom, 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 on their neck? Loses it.
Yeah.
Loses it. I don't know why.
I did that, kissing, she's just went nuts.
Yeah, she did it the day before for me, and then yesterday, Bobby did it while I was getting ready. And I'm like, what'd you do? Pinch her? And he's like, I just kissed her. I'm like, oh, she did that to me too.
Wait.
We are spoiled with family. Yeah, we have a lot of family. Even immediate family, there's a lot of us. So, any... Yes. Stressed and overwhelmed with the channel and responsibilities, 100%. That's a daily basis. I had someone ask how much I work on YouTube, and I definitely put in more hours doing this than I ever did working a full-time job.
Yeah.
So it's a lot, and especially now with Freya, it's really a lot because I have to juggle everything in between nap times and feedings, and but it's 100% worth it because I never would have been able to stay home and just take care of the kids. And even having Freya was not in the cards before YouTube because of childcare expenses. Even though we just paid his parents, it's still
money.
And
You
they're
still gotta
getting
pay.
and they're getting older, and I just didn't feel comfortable with them having them so much. So
yeah, she does all the YouTube stuff. I do a lot of the filming. Maybe once I'm done with the military, then I can start taking some of that burden off of her. But right now, between military and then my other job, that's pretty much it. That's all I do. And then projects around the house, decorating. That's all I do.
Getting more dogs in the future. Probably
Only 2 at one time.
Yeah, 2 at one time. That's it.
We're looking for a little dog next. So we're gonna have a massive Bailey, and then we're gonna have a little.
I don't know. I keep saying a Labradoodle. He doesn't know what a Labradoodle is. So either a mini dog or a Labradoodle.
She wants a cat. I can't have cats. I'm allergic to cats. So we figure if we get a little dog that can sit on your lap and you can pet it just like a cat, same thing.
How many more kids? Planning just one more. Because so Xander was a natural birth. Bjorn and Frey were C-sections. So this next one would automatically be a C-section, and normally a doctor won't even let you have a 4th C-section. It kind of depends on your body. So one would probably be the last one.
Yeah. Then hopefully we live more in the country, and maybe we'll just get more animals.
Oh boy, this is going so
many
fast.
questions.
I'm trying to get to all of your guys. If I miss anything.
Okay. All right, we did these. Wait, thank you for your service. Okay, we can go down. We did.
Do we look like siblings?
We did that one. We did that. Are you getting any more dogs?
Any more kids? Family.
What does everybody want for Christmas this year? Well,
the boys just want Robux.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And the Oculus, the VR.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all they want. We have found a couple other things.
Oh yeah. I don't want them just playing video games. I want them to be able to play different stuff and go outside and play.
Outside. So we got them some stuff for outside. Or at least looking into some stuff for outside.
Yeah.
I just told Bobby I want a new robe. My robe is like 10 years old. He got it for me like our first Christmas.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much told me the video game.
Yeah.
So we don't always do gifts for each other. It just kind of like if there's something we want or need around Christmas.
I usually buy it and then just say, hey, this was this gift.
Yeah.
Speakers for my car. Done.
Yeah.
I just got to put them in. And then we'll call it, hey, there's the gift.
Okay, so my Hoarder series. I get this asked all the time. I would love to do my Hoarder series again. But with Freya being so young, it's probably not going to happen till she's at a point where she is not needing mommy all the time. Like right now, she pretty much won't feed unless I feed her. So that makes it kind of difficult. And then obviously COVID. I have thought about possibly changing because it's also hard to find families. You would think so many people would want help, and I get a ton of emails, but it's from people all over the country. And with 3 kids and life and stuff, I can't travel the country doing it. So it's really hard to actually find people local to help. But I was possibly thinking about doing like apartment complexes because my brother started working at one and those get really gross. It's not so much helping individuals. I would do that probably in between helping people, but I don't have a time frame of when I'm going to start doing that again just because we don't know what's going on.
That and you were kind of thinking maybe when we go down to Florida to visit family that maybe you do like a special Hoarders episode in Florida. And,
so yeah, we have talked about that come spring possibly because him and I will be going down, well, spring, summer. We are probably going down to see my parents and maybe do a special where I find a family near Daytona Beach, Florida. So if you are or know someone near Daytona Beach, let me know. Hoarders. I've got 5 kids and a dog. Aw, thank you. How are the COVID restrictions affecting your... I don't think they're affecting us that much. We're kind of homebodies already, so...
And I mean, I gotta wear a mask when I go to work, and you have to have it on all day long. You can't take it off, which I don't really like. When I do the military stuff, I have to wear my mask. The only time I take my mask off for that is when I'm in my office at my desk, and that is it. If somebody comes in, then I'll be respectful. I'll put the mask on because I'm not sure who's all like super freaked out and whatnot. So it's just out of respect. I'll put it on, and I just wear it. When I go out. So.
Connie asked if you decorate the yard for Easter.
I do. I don't have nearly as many inflatables for Easter, but I do have some. I have those up. We got stuff that we put in the windows, some lights and whatnot, but not a whole lot. Our big holidays are Christmas, Halloween. I think the next biggest one would maybe be the 4th of July. And then probably Easter, and then Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think that's it.
Jessica said she bought a blow up for her yard because of you.
Awesome. Once you get one, it's hard to stop. You're gonna keep buying more.
We don't have a specific way that we do gifts. We kind of just go off of what they're interested in right now. So like Bjorn is getting very artsy, which I love because I'm very artsy. So we kind of want to help him make that flourish because it's something other than video games. So we try and do what they want. Like obviously they love video games, so they're going to get that. But then try and grab like other interests that we know they have. And we go more heavy on those other interests to try and reel them in from the video games.
He also is showing that he wants to play some sports, so like soccer.
He really wants to be a goalie.
We have the soccer net that we had set up out in the yard. Well, I brought that in, so now it's in the basement, so we can still kick the ball around and him be goalie during the winter months.
Keto is not so strict right now because it just hasn't been. We're still trying to eat healthy, but not as strict keto as we were. I have still been losing weight, but it's kind of stalled. Me and my sisters are actually talking about doing the Chloe Ting 2-week shred together starting Monday. Because Tuesday I hit 12 weeks since my C-section. So 12 weeks is kind of that buffer for working out, especially core workouts. So I'm hoping to start getting working out in and drop the weight a little bit faster because it's kind of plateaued. I lost a ton at the beginning and then it's just kind of hit a plateau point. Are you... We're very much similar when it comes to the way we raise the kids. I think it kind of goes back and forth. There's some days that I am way more strict and hard, and he'll be a little bit more laxed with them. And then there's other days where he's a little bit more strict, and I'm like, all right, you got to reel it in a little bit. But our parenting is very similar.
Yeah.
So it's not like one's super easygoing and the other one's. It's not a bad cop, good cop. We're both bad cops.
But not a lot. I think the kids are rather spoiled in the fact that we're not like super crazy strict. Now, in one of the videos, I'm not sure, did you put that one with the pumpkin smashing online?
Yeah.
And you put where they're pushing up, doing push-ups?
No.
Okay.
I had it all sped up.
During the pumpkin smashing, the boys started fighting because they were arguing over like cleaning up or something silly. So they started fighting. So I'm like, I came out because I was trying to take down decorations from Halloween, and I came out of the garage and I'm like, down right now, push-ups, both you.
Hi,
and Xander
Mom.
dropped down and he started doing push-ups. Bjorn's like, I ain't doing no push-ups. And I'm like, you better get your face in that ground. And he's like, I can't do push-ups. I'm like, try. Because I'm like, I told him, knock out 10, get back up. No more fighting. Otherwise, you're doing more push-ups.
So, yep. Oh, we could do a meet and greet in Florida. That could be a lot of fun, actually. Favorite stores, Amazon. I do a lot of Amazon shopping during COVID.
My favorite stores is Home Depot and Menards and Walmart. Walmart.
I think a virtual Hoarder series would be fun. I just don't know quite how I would go about it yet. Like, how I would get all the footage to put together for you guys. I've had a couple people mention that, so it's like trying to figure that out. Because I do think that would be really, really cool.
Hi, Mom. I see your comments.
Yes, Bobby is still in the service.
Yep, 19 and a half years.
Are you human? I think so. I might be an alien. Actually, my siblings, evil people, had me convinced when I was much younger that I was an alien from Jupiter. So they would say yes.
I think that's all siblings. I think I told that to my brother too. That he thought he hatched from an egg. Yeah. We had him convinced.
Ways to get motivated. I always say start with something small. Or just give yourself one project and usually it'll roll into something bigger. With big projects, like if you're talking Hoarder series type projects, cut your room into fourths and go from corner to corner. And you don't have to do the whole thing in one day. If it's just that one corner, but don't jump around because you're going to get more motivated by seeing progress. So do one section at a time. That way you slowly see the whole room come together. Where I feel like if I go do this and that, you don't see the progress and it gets overwhelming and chaotic and you'll just stop. Because I would just stop.
I just listen to some loud music. That seems to work.
Do I study? Maria, I don't quite understand your question about studying. Sorry. We did do Black Friday stuff, but unfortunately this year Black Friday's kind of funky.
Yeah, Black Friday is like a whole month now.
Are we Christians? Yes, we are Christians. Well, actually, he grew up in a Catholic family. I grew up in an evangelical family, but yes, we are Christians.
We mix the two.
Yes.
So the boys are rounded.
We are from Wisconsin, so we live in a small town between Milwaukee and Madison. So, that's where we're from. It was nice today. It was like 60, but we've been getting some pretty nasty cold days.
I don't know.
I'm trying to keep up with these. Some of these are getting held for review, so that's making it a little difficult. Sorry, guys, but I made sure that I did keep it a specific way so that people weren't possibly getting sassy in the chat.
I don't get that question.
Yes, Tammy is my mom. And Desiree is my sister. So if you see Desiree on here, that is my sister. Sweet kids and grand. I don't have any AirPods. I am very not technical savvy, like, at all. So a lot of those, like, fancy gadgets, I do not have.
I mean, if somebody's willing to send some for us to try out, sure. But otherwise, yeah, I got the old school thing that wraps around your neck and you take the little thing and put it in there. It's not small.
I think that happens a lot. My older sister used to tell my baby sister, "You're adopted."
I see Santa in the
Yep.
background. Yep. Yeah,
Yes.
he's back there.
Santa's back. Santa and Nutcracker is back there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I put on some of these restrictions. You have no clue who I am. You found me in recommendations. Well, I am Cambriea. This is my husband, Bobby. We have 3 kids, and we do this family vlog channel, as well as my cleaning channel.
Hi, Philippines.
So, Black Friday curbside this year. Oh, that's a good idea. Doing the Black Friday shopping curbside. Very smart. Aw, thank you. I love hearing like people that have like been with me forever, because it's kind of crazy, the people that like knew me when I was a baby here on YouTube. So since starting YouTube, there has been financial reward, but not like anything crazy. I pretty much make what I made working my full-time job, maybe a little bit more. The biggest, more than financial gains, it's freedom of being able to stay home with my kids, raise my kids, and not have someone else doing that for me. I loved that his parents were always willing to help us. However, I didn't always agree with their parenting choices. So, just because they were grandma and grandpa, like, we're a little bit stricter and want to make sure the kids have manners and rules and all this stuff, and they're grandma and grandpa. What do you expect?
The difference is my parents were a lot more stricter when me and my one brother underneath were growing up. Now that they've gone through and have had 5 kids, they're a lot less strict. I think all of us just wore them out. So now it's not nearly as strict.
Do you deer hunt?
I actually know. My dad wasn't a hunter. I think he went hunting once with his dad, and that was it. And my grandpa, he lives way up north, so I don't really see him a whole lot. So I've never been hunting. My buddy Chris goes hunting. I was thinking about maybe going with him one of these years, but I don't even have like a hunting rifle. I have an AR, but I don't think that's really the greatest gun to go hunting with. I know you can. So I'm looking to get a hunting rifle and maybe try it out.
Someone was asking what branch and what's your what you do in the military.
So I'm in the Army National Guard. So I've been deployed twice overseas, and I've done multiple state active duty missions, and I'm in communication field. So like I think I got 3 MOSs now, all in communications, or 3 different jobs in communications. But yeah.
So this question kind of had me confused. When will your kids learn to be nice to each other? They're nice to each other. They're just siblings.
Yeah.
If you have kids, you get it. Or if you just have siblings, you get it. You show your love sometimes by beating up your older or younger sibling.
They're actually pretty sweet to each other.
They are very sweet to each other. They always cuddle in bed at night. They are super awesome with Freya. Actually, the biggest thing is getting them to leave her alone sometimes so she can soothe herself. Oh, what or who got me into YouTube? So, like I said, I worked a full-time job before YouTube, and he got deployed in 2018, July of 2018. I ended up having to quit my job when Xander went into kindergarten in September. And YouTube, I started just for an outlet. Luckily, with him being deployed, it kind of made up financially for me having to quit my job and stay home with the kids. And by the time he got back, we were at a point where we decided I was making not as much as my full-time job, but enough to keep pursuing it. So it was actually more of an outlet. It was never meant to blow up. It was more of I was home alone with two young kids. Like I said, Xander had just started kindergarten. Bjorn had just turned 3. So it was an outlet type thing for me. One more kid. That's our plan. We said that with Freya. No, it'll probably just be one more kid. I don't think I could get him to do 5. However, we both come from families of 5 kids, so it's not out of the picture. So,
Where are we at?
YouTube. You answered that one. How long have I been doing YouTube? I have been doing YouTube since August of 2018. I think I posted my first video. It might have been the very, very end of July. So about just over 2 years. Obviously this channel is brand new, but my other channel, yeah, just over 2 years I've been doing it.
I've been to Wisconsin Dells on vacation. The boys have gone with my parents, but us as an actual just family, we haven't gone there yet. We don't live super far from it.
No, it's a good,
but
still a bit of a drive.
It's a little bit of a drive, but it's something that maybe now that the boys are getting older and more interested in water rides, and they're definitely very much about swimming, I think we might be probably going up there eventually. Usually we go to Florida though for vacation, because one, we knock out 2 birds in 1 stone. We go to the water parks there. It's not focusing.
Oh.
There we go. And we get to visit family, so that's kind of our like go-to spots. But obviously we want to change it up a bit. So yeah, we'll probably end up going to the Dells eventually. Like maybe if my parents go, sure.
Most interesting place you've been deployed?
Interesting place. Well, I would say the coolest place was Dubai. It was very interesting. Very much like the US, which was really surprising, and definitely a lot better than Kuwait and Iraq. But Kuwait wasn't even that bad. Actually, Kuwait was really nice too. At least if you were in the city. Like we had to do some missions into the city to get dental assistance for some of our soldiers. But yeah, so Kuwait City I've been to, super gorgeous. Dubai, incredibly gorgeous. And Iraq, kind of blowing up the parts that I was in. And I've been to Qatar, which was pretty interesting. I didn't get to see a whole lot of it though. But yeah, trying to think where else. We'll go with that for now.
Have you done active duty outside your deployments?
No, I've just done the 2 deployments and then state active duty missions where we've done riot control, natural disaster, and stuff like that. I saw another question about, no, I'm not a Marine, Army.
Army, yeah. Where would we, if we could choose a place, where would we like to go? There's a lot of places I want to go. I really though want to go to Ireland. Ireland, Australia. You've been?
I've been to Ireland.
But was that?
It was a layover.
I was saying that was a layover flight.
But it was,
I want to actually go to Ireland.
Just being there was was exciting. When they're like, we're stopping in Ireland, I'm like, oh, please just let us run around.
I've never been outside the U.S. I've never had a passport, so would love, like,
And Germany.
Rome. Yeah, Germany. We're actually talking with one of his friends who want us to go with him to Germany.
Yeah.
But that's kind of hard because if we went with a friend to Germany, I feel like we'd want to
My friend
not bring the kids.
kind of speaks German. He is German.
Very German.
His mother's from Germany. It's Chris from the Hoarder series. He's talking about doing a trip, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to Germany?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I've been there twice, but haven't been able to go out and about. I've just been to an airport, and yeah, it's one of those places I'd really like to go. Ireland, Germany, those places for sure would be really awesome. I heard Australia is incredible as well. One of my buddies went there, and that'd be another place that I wouldn't mind going."
How long did it take to start getting income from YouTube? So I hit 1,000 subscribers in January of 2019 and 4,000 watch hours slightly after that. The income starts coming in, but it's like very slow in the beginning. I remember the first day that I made like $5 in one day, and I was so excited, like super excited. Actually making like decent regular income was probably about a year. And even that, it was kind of slow. I would say a full year and a half to be making decent money, but that's going to vary for everyone. Like, I know people that blew up and were making tons of money right away. Other people that it took a little bit longer. It really, YouTube it's a game. You can get really lucky and hit the algorithm just right and start doing well real quick. And then there's other people that it's just a grind. But I always tell people, if you want to do it, do the grind because it is so worth it. And people like get afraid of competition on YouTube, which I don't get, because the more people on YouTube, basically the more there is type situation. So I want everyone to try it if they want it. Like, if you want to do it, just do it because it's 100% worth it, but it's a lot of work. Don't jump on here thinking it's going to be, oh, well, if they can do it, I can do it. It's a lot of research, a lot of time, but I love doing this. Like, best decision I've ever made. Oh, and also, if you didn't know, he didn't know about YouTube till
You were making money.
it was
And
right
actually-
before you got home. Were you in Texas when I told you?
No, you told me a month before I came home.
So,
And the
Yeah.
only reason I think you told me is because my parents are like, so we heard Cambrea's got her new job cleaning houses. And I'm like, she ain't cleaning no houses. What are you talking about? She ain't saying nothing about this.
so yeah, he didn't know for a long time. The whole time he was gone, he had no idea I was doing YouTube. But then he was starting to come home, and I'm like, I'm starting to make money. He's going to be coming home, and he's going to see this, and I still want to pursue this, so I should tell him. I've done that a couple times, too. I did that when I started at the car dealership also.
Yeah.
When I started
She
working at
doesn't
the
tell me she quits her job.
I quit my job, found a new job after I had gotten the job and started working and was doing decent. Then I told him. Because I do crazy stuff. Like, he's the one that's always had this very stable, steady job. I'm the one that likes to do, like, the oddball type things. I can't sit behind a desk and do the typical 9 to 5. So, and you always sometimes, especially when I started cars, kind of like YouTube, oh, you sell cars type look. Yeah. Shoot, I don't know. Would you rather kill a person but no one knows you did, or not kill a person but everyone thinks you did? That's horrible either way. But I wouldn't want to kill someone. That sounds worse. Are you Packers fans? Yes. Huge cheeseheads. Yeah, we watch every game. He watches every game when he's not at work.
Yeah, I don't get to watch every game.
Uh,
Or sometimes
Thank
I'm
you.
busy doing projects.
I'm loving these lashes. They're still working really well. And it's just a time saver. That's probably my favorite part is I can like put powder on, especially with COVID. I put a little bit of powder on and a mask, and I look like I am all done for the day. I don't have to do almost anything if I'm wearing the mask. Um.
Hi, Tracy from Madison.
Oh,
I work in Madison.
Kayla's in Daytona Beach. Kayla, have you ever been to Sweet Marlay's?
You gotta go.
Gotta go. Sweet Marlay's is actually owned by my parents. So if you like coffee.
I like coffee. So I go there whenever I'm there. Which I've gone once without her all the way down to Daytona. Is when I was doing training in Georgia and we got a weekend pass. I drove all the way down to Daytona Beach just to hang out and get some coffee.
Family of 6. So you get the big family. 6 kids plus the 2 adults, so a family of 8. Yep. We both grew up in families of 7, technically. So you can imagine our family get-togethers between grandkids and siblings and everyone. You don't need extended family at our house. It's loud enough. I don't know what your girlfriend's name is, but happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
All sisters. You have all sisters? I have all sisters except one. I have one brother, and he's amazing. I always tell every woman that you are going to be the luckiest woman in the world if you end up with my brother because he has been trained very, very well by all the women in his life. What is the COVID lockdown situation where you're at the moment? So currently we are still on a mask mandate. Kids are back in school. However, like I said this earlier, our schools are handling it really, really cool where, at least our specific school, where each class does not interact with anyone outside of their classroom. So like my Xander is currently home because of COVID. And luckily it's this week and next week's Thanksgiving break. So it's really only 1 week of virtual school, but it's just his classroom, for the 2 weeks. So that's really nice that you can keep it very contained from classroom to classroom and it doesn't affect the entire school, but they are doing really well. There's plexiglass between seats, that all the kids wear masks. They're doing breakfast and lunch in the classrooms. No one's bringing in lunches. It's all on Chromebooks, so there's not a lot of interchanging papers and pencils and stuff like that. So far, there's only been, that I know of, the 1 case in his school since opening, and like I said, it doesn't affect the whole school, so that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, and both my jobs are considered essential, so I gotta go no matter what. I think there's 3 people that got it at my office in Madison. But that's it.
Podcasts would be fun. I don't know if I can keep up with that much though, but I've seen people do podcasts and they do seem like a lot of fun. I kind of like this live though, even though I'm trying to get used to keeping up with everything. It's fun to like just chit chat with you guys compared to getting the questions and then sitting down. I don't know. This is a little bit more real. We try to be real as possible, but you put a camera in someone's face and you're going to get a little bit of telephone voice. Any more kids? Sorry, guys. I'm trying. What is your best content? I don't know. I guess that's up to you guys, not me.
I think that's based on how many times the video gets viewed.
Yeah, my favorite content to make is decorating videos, though. Decorating, remodeling, stuff like that. So those are my preferred, but obviously that costs money, so those don't happen all the time. This channel has been a ton of fun though, like so much fun because we can just kind of be ourselves and show recipes, and I'm not worried about analytics and what YouTube wants me to do, and I'm really just doing what works for us and having fun with it. So I've been really enjoying this channel. I enjoyed my other channel, don't get me wrong, but that is more of my business channel, where this one I was like, okay, let's do it and let's just enjoy it.
Yeah, you can like branch out a little bit more with this channel.
Yes, we do plan on doing the Hoarder series again, just don't know when. Plan on having one more kid. I'm repeating myself a couple times, but I'm assuming these are people that are coming in late.
Later.
So, do we have a pool?
Dude, it's one of those ones you can take down and put up. So we take it down and put it up every year.
That's sweet. You look at me lovingly.
I guess.
We just read your comments, Cecilia. How's the old baby singing out and partner follow you? Okay, sorry. That's awesome. You work. Yeah, Bobby works in Madison 4 days a week. You know any helicopter pilot in Madison?
Our colonel's wife's a helicopter pilot. So that's kind of interesting. He's a battalion commander, and his wife flies Blackhawks, which is pretty awesome. And people think she's cooler.
Okay, Bobby, did you want to do YouTube? Was it your idea to join Cambriea, or did she have to persuade you? This was his idea. I mentioned it, but I never pushed anything. He was the one that was finally like, oh, we can do this.
Well, okay, so when we were in the hospital waiting for Freya to be born, and I was doing updates and whatnot, it seemed like people were interested. So I'm like, all right, since people are interested, then maybe we can look in and pursue it. And then shortly after, we ended up starting a channel.
What are you doing, Drake?
Sniffing around.
Yeah, so I did not pressure him to start at all. And I'll be honest, he films more than I do often. I have a lot of footage to go through from him.
I do a lot of talking.
He's a talker. Do people recognize me in public? I've only ever gotten one person that messaged me on Instagram saying they saw me at Home Goods, but never anyone that has come up to me. But once again, I am a homebody, so if you see me out in public, you're probably pretty lucky. If I go out, it's usually grocery shopping or to one of the home decor places. Otherwise, maybe once every couple of months, I'll go out with some mommy friends, but I'm a homebody. I'm definitely an introvert, so maybe everyone... You'll see us more out when we're in Florida, actually. So if you live in Florida...
All we do is go out.
We go out a lot more there. St. Augustine, Orlando. Actually, I want to meet up with Lynn White, and she is in Tampa. So I will be doing that when we go down. I'm ditching him, I'm ditching the kids, and I'm going to have a girls' day with Lynn, which I am so excited for. Especially, she should have the baby by then. So, newborn baby snuggles. Freya will still be a baby, but she won't be like
Little.
ittle bitty newborn baby. Favorite side dish for Turkey Day? Sweet potatoes. And not the very sweet potatoes. I want savory sweet potatoes. No marshmallows and stuff like that. What about you, babe?
I'm weird. I like that. What is that? Those cranberries that come in a can.
Jello.
The Jello cranberries.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Da-da-da-da.
That and sweet corn. I really like sweet corn.
So in our neighborhood, it's very difficult to get a fence. You have to go through the whole homeowner society and everything. Someone asked me why we train up the dogs outside. So we do not have a fence in our backyard. And even if we did, Drake is an escape artist. And
Yeah.
you have also asked why he has a harness on. He can't just have a collar if he goes outside. He has ran away so many times.
And he's super strong. He doesn't look like it, but that dog can.
Very strong.
He might even be able to outpull Bailey, and Bailey's a monster.
Mm-hmm. So that is why they are on chains. We used to get those little wire things, and he
You
snapped
break 'em.
them all. So he's a very strong dog. Bailey obviously is a 150-pound beast.
Yeah, that's why I got that 800 plus pound chain.
Yeah.
Because both those dogs are
The chain
strong.
doesn't weigh that much. It's the...
Yeah, the force to break it is
Yeah.
over 800 pounds.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, they ain't weighted down. No, the force to break the chain is over 800 pounds, and they need it because that wire chain stuff that has the little plastic covering on it, that stuff breaks. These dogs are strong.
I told you, he's the talkative one. I am very straight to the point. I'm sorry.
I have to do a lot of talking for the military. I have to talk to a lot of different people, and a lot of times it's way over their head when I'm talking technical. So they are like, just dumb it down and get to the point. And I'm like, you put this into that, you know. But I'm just really used to talking to people, not only from like I don't know the classes I kind of took in school were more. Like I didn't like talking to people before, and then I started taking like speech classes in college, and then in the military when I got into more of a leadership role, I had to do a lot of talking and training. So I just gotten really used to talking to people.
Typical food purchase monthly bill. We don't budget it, but we probably spend about $500 a month on food. And everything.
Xander eats a lot now. He's like growing like crazy.
Yeah, it's gone up because Xander will.
He
Eats at school.
He eats more.
And then he comes home and we'll have like a whole frozen pizza or pizza quesadilla, anything pizza he loves. Tonight we made duck, and the kid would have eaten
So
the
good.
entire duck if I would have let him.
He
But
was
I told
picking at the carcass.
yeah. So the kid's 8 and eats like he's a 16-year-old boy. So just keeping his butt fed is expensive. How long do we plan on living in this current home? Our goal is in the next 2 years to sell it and buy something new. This is a 3-bedroom house, so with us talking about having a 4th baby, we would prefer to get into a 5-bedroom, at least a 4-bedroom.
And one of the reasons why we were thinking of a 5 is a guest room, because where we're looking is not like anywhere where people are like my family lives or anything. So for them to come and visit, it's either it's a day trip and then they go back. But if we're further away, we're gonna want the guest bedroom. And you know, like her parents coming into town, I know it's her mom isn't very good with the dogs because of her allergies, but I think if we had like a room that was more like off to the side where the dogs don't even go in it, and just have it as a dedicated guest room, then I would say it's possible for family to stay overnight. Because yes, we want to move more into the country. I know my buddy Chris is looking to move more into the country. He wants to get hunting land and all that stuff, and that's kind of what we kind of want to do.
Do we both want to do YouTube full time in the future?
I will.
Yeah,
If you let me.
we would love to. Honestly, as a family, we love spending time together. So if we could get to a point where he could stay home, we would love that. Like the stuff just we could do as a family like that, that would be
It'd be awesome.
awesome.
And all the projects I could get done. Holy cow! I can make so much decorating stuff. That and work on cars. That's something I don't. I always run out of time doing my car projects.
They want a garage tour from you, it looks like. So yeah, he keeps the garage clean and organized for him. I don't touch that, by the way. That is all him, how that garage is set up, because
I only get very few spaces in this house.
and he yells
The
at
garage
me when
is one. The basement's kind of
Another.
ish. I for the most part, I guess it's me.
Yes.
And then I have a small section on the second floor where all my military stuff is displayed. And then my desk, which sometimes gets taken over by her. So I guess garage, basement, and small section.
He yells at me when I organize stuff because he blames me for not being able to find something. He assumes right away I move it. And often he just forgot where he put it.
No, if it's not in the spot where I put it, and it was on my desk, then I'm gonna assume that you moved it.
Favorite snack? I don't know. That's a hard one.
I don't have a go-to. I mean, I like a lot of different snacks.
Yeah, I don't have a go-to either.
But after doing like keto, I've like stopped a lot of those snacks.
I don't think we're very snacky people.
Well, recently, since we haven't been on keto lately, because it just doesn't fit into my schedule with the military, we've gotten really into chocolate.
Yeah. He tried the pistachio Lindorf truffles a couple months back,
They were
and
on sale,
he
so I
fell
tried
in
it.
love with those.
Yeah. I was looking for a candy because I really like those. They're called Meltaways. And so I was trying to find a candy similar to a Meltaway. I think it's made by a Quality Candy. I don't know. But yeah, this is probably as close as I can get.
I think we're actually caught up on comments. Holy cow, we caught up. So if you guys have more questions, we're finally caught up. So I feel good that I think we got through all of them. If I skipped any of them, I apologize.
All right, so Caribou Coffee. Overseas, there was a Caribou at one of the places we were at, and I loved going there. Do we have one nearby? Yes, there's actually one in Brookfield.
Yeah, it's not near. It's about
But-
nearby for us is an hour away.
Yeah, well, it's probably like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
40 minutes away-ish. But their hours are horrible. They open early, which is great, but whenever we travel that way,
It's usually to see family, and it's
usually
not
to
in the
family.
morning.
And they close at like 1 p.m. So we're like, well, all my family events, my families don't do anything before 2 p.m. So all those events, we usually miss out. But yes, Caribou Coffee, oh my goodness, is good. So I like Caribou.
I cook more. I cook all the time. 99% of the cooking is done by me.
Yeah, well, you're good at it, and you're here, so
Yeah.
that makes more sense. I like grill stuff,
Yeah.
but actually she's super good with the grill. So
So even the smoking stuff, a lot of that's on his page, but I do it all. Fence. So we have considered the underground fence, and now that Drake is getting older, I think it would actually work. However, when he was younger, he would have ran through that. We know because we tried a collar on him,
he didn't care.
and he didn't care at all. What is your go-to lunch? We do a lot of eggs for lunch. We actually aren't big breakfast people, so usually lunch is our first meal of the day, and coffee is breakfast.
Yeah.
Does Bobby cook? He can cook. He just it's just easier.
I have a
I'm
couple
home.
of signature dishes, but she doesn't always like my signature dishes because she's like, this is the way I like to cook it, and I like to add. She likes to add a lot more spices and seasoning, and that's not for me. So there's some
Whatever
stuff that
you eat my food.
oh, I eat it. I'm gonna eat it because I want to eat. But there's some stuff where it's like, hey, you gotta table back some of this because it like blows me out of the water. I have to like the next day I'll eat it because it's weird when you reheat food, it can lose, that initial like spice and whatnot. Then that's fine. Or like, I don't know what seasonings. You lose a little bit of that seasonings in the cook process. So then I'm able to eat it.
Rita asked most embarrassing moment. I'm trying to think. I probably have blocked all those moments out of my head, so I don't remember.
That's a good question, and yeah, I usually try to forget.
Forget that stuff.
Probably
happened when we were like young 20 teenagers, young and dumb.
I think maybe like you shard yourself, but that's about it. It's usually just like, oh, I better go inside.
He's being really honest. Viewers from around the world, yes. From what I've seen, we've had just tonight. We've had Australia, Ireland, the UK.
Did one say Germany?
I
saw Germany somewhere.
Yeah. So, and I love it.
Florida, Tennessee, Texas.
You guys are everywhere. I'm gonna if we travel anywhere, I'm gonna have to do meet and greets literally everywhere.
Philippines, that was awesome. Another place.
Philippines. That's a good setup. You clean, he cooks. That's a really good setup. As the kids get older, I'm trying to teach them that mommy cooks, you clean up after dinner. It's kind of hard now still though because they clean up and then I go and re-clean up. So if you guys follow Megan from Love Meg, this has to do with homeschooling. She homeschools her kid, but by bringing in a teacher to her home. I was actually homeschooled my entire life. So I love the idea of homeschooling, but I do not have the patience for it.
Either do I.
So I love it.
Especially the way they're teaching math nowadays.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Xander asks me stuff, and I'm often like,
What did your teacher show you?
Yeah. What did your teacher show? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
So I would love to homeschool them, but it would be a situation of we brought a teacher into the home. But like I said, I was homeschooled my entire life, so I'm all for it.
It's kind of nice to have where the kids go away to school because then it gives us time here. So you time to take care of stuff you need to take care of, and then if I'm at work, then that's how I get away.
Oh, and Netherlands.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, New York.
What do you do that reminds you of your parents? He talks like his father.
And then I'm similar to your father.
And very similar to my dad, yes. Which is why my dad gets along with him so much. And then, I don't know, how am I like my parents? Maybe we shouldn't ask it. I think it's easier for someone else to answer that than you answer it yourself.
You're fairly, you're not exactly like your mom, but you can see similarities. You definitely like to cook.
Yes.
And you can be very outgoing and social.
I think I have the strong will of my mother. Like,
you do.
I've never, even though I'm not very much I'm an introvert, I'm also not going to let anyone walk all over me. And I have no problem putting someone in their place if they try to.
Well, and she's the negotiator too. So when we do any deals, it's her doing it. Like, I'll do the research and everything, be like, hey, this is what we need to go get. And she'll do the deal. So we buy cars. I don't even say a thing. I just drive them and look them over and make sure they're okay. She's the one that does all the wheeling and dealing.
Melting Pot in Madison. No, but we've been to the one is that Brookfield that has the other one? Brookfield. Not the one in Madison, but we have been to the other one. This live is until you guys stop asking questions or Freya gets hungry. Currently she's still sleeping.
And then they asked about, dang it, and it's going so fast. Something about work vehicle. Yeah, I got rid of the Forerunner needed a lot of work. Like, I'm thinking it's like $3,000 worth of work to get it running again. It already had 263,000 miles on it. So yeah, we traded that in. We told them, hey, there's something wrong with this. And they took it anyways. And now I have a 2007 Honda CRV EX all-wheel drive. I love it. It's awesome. It's, I really like her CRV. But, I mean, for what this is, it's great. Gas mileage is awesome. And I can still throw in a bunch of stuff into it and do my projects, haul stuff around. I got video of that. You guys haven't seen it yet. But I have 10-foot PVC pipe in my CRV.
Yeah, but I haven't told them what projects you're doing with that.
Oh, you're going to have to wait and see.
I just told them you've got stuff planned in your building for Christmas. Yes, Mom, it's the military spouse. It kind of makes you have to be a little bit more, I don't know the word.
Do you like ducks? Yes. I like eating ducks, but I also like seeing ducks. I think they're an interesting bird.
They are very interesting. Zodiac sign. We are both Aquariuses. My birthday is February 4th, and his is February 15th. Just 8 years apart.
Yeah. Does B cook? He
Yeah.
tries.
Mm-hmm.
He helps her out cooking.
Yeah, both the boys like cooking with me, and I like when they cook with me because they're more apt to eat their dinner.
Oh boy, I totally made
Oh
this thing
boy,
go
no,
way too-
it's fine. Military spouse, introvert.
Okay,
You're good.
Okay. What do you? We know. We didn't do. What do you do for fun?
Where was that one?
Right here.
Oh,
I don't know what this is, but what do we do for fun? We watch certain TV shows together, like Street Outlaws. I like to watch racing stuff, and she got into it because now the one we watch is the
girl
the
racers.
Memphis show that have female racers on their team.
Yeah, you got JJ the boss's wife, her sisters. It's way more enjoyable when you see the girls getting out there and showing it to the boys, because those girls kick the boys' butt.
And then we watch a lot of home improvement shows and food shows, Food Network, HGTV shows. That's pretty much what we do together.
So home items. So there are some projects I want to do in the new year. A couple that I have finally talked him into. But I don't know when those are going to happen. But there are some home projects that I want to do to this house. And how long do I plan on breastfeeding? Hopefully at least to a year. Both boys, I stopped right around 4 to 5 months, not by choice, but I went back to work around 8 to 12 weeks, and my supply had pretty much gone away by about 4 months. So being home, I am crossing my fingers. I can feed her until she is a year, and then I'll probably wean her off. But I don't know. I've never had a choice past about 4 months, so we'll just kind of see where the road takes us.
Hi, Maryland.
When's your anniversary? And
It's in July.
And how many years have we been dating and married? So we've been married 10 years in July. We started dating
It was only like 8 or 9 months before we were married.
8 or 9 months before we got married. So it's like less than a year we dated and we're married. So
we've known each other 11 years.
yeah. Who's the oldest? Do you mean between the kids or between us? Bobby's older than I am. Oldest kid is Xander. Oh boy.
What happened?
I don't know.
It went so fast.
Oh, someone else has a February 15th birthday.
And CRVs.
What type of videos we make? So we just do vlogs on this channel. And then
It's a mixture of the boys. We have some where they play video games, some just like where we're just everyday life.
like I said, this
Some
is
where
our
we do
fun channel.
projects, decorating, that's another thing on this channel. So yeah, inside outside decorating.
Last Man on Earth is crazy. It takes place in 2020 and everyone passes away from a virus filmed in 2000. That sounds interesting. I have not watched that show. February 8th and 27th. Another Philippines. Hi. How do you block inappropriate YouTube videos? I think you can report anything really inappropriate. YouTube tries to keep that stuff off. Otherwise, I don't know if you can block. I am crafty. I love painting and drawing and crocheting. I just often don't have a lot of time for that. But yes, I love crafting. Does B do laundry dishes? Are you talking about Bjorn, our youngest?
Or are you talking about me?
Or Bobby? Because, okay, we call Bjorn B.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're talking about Bobby, yes, Bobby does dishes. And, well, not so much dishes, but definitely laundry. I don't like doing laundry. So other than doing it for videos, I make him help me. Because I don't like doing laundry. I think they're talking about you. I don't think, like I said, we call Bjorn
I was gonna
B.
say, B doing laundry. That'd be. I mean, we have them throw stuff into the, the
We're
washer.
teaching them, but not full on.
Yeah. We're trying to make them somewhat self-sufficient.
Where's Bjorn? He's in bed.
Well, I can hear him banging around.
I was like, I
upstairs.
heard him banging around, so he's not sleeping.
Sounds like he just jumped out of bed.
I think I don't mind camping, but it has to be more like glamping. So in like a camper, I think that would be fine and fun. How did we meet? Blind date pretty much. We were set up by a mutual friend. And we talked online for a little bit and then went on a couple of dates. And then I went to Florida. I was planning on moving to Florida. But we talked the whole time. He was at training in Utah. I was in Florida. We talked for like a month straight just on the phone every single night. And I came home from Florida. What does Bobby have plans after retiring the Army?
So hopefully, if all goes well, I'll probably do a lot more YouTube stuff.
Yeah. Election year is the worst year ever. Let's be real. 2020 has been interesting.
When you add everything up, minus Freya being born.
Yeah, that was good.
When you add up COVID in the election year, forget about it. It's all...
Is it 2021 yet? My brother had a good point, though, because he's like, everyone says the decade starts in 2020. He's like, 2020 is a bye year. The decade doesn't start till 2021. So anyone that was like, oh, it's a new decade, it's going to be so awesome, it starts in 2021. I'm going with that and hoping that that's a better year, because this year, I'm just over it. I'm over the stress, the drama, and everything. Because, yeah, it's not fun. I don't like dealing with that stuff.
As far as big turkey goes, yes, I have an 8.5-foot inflatable turkey in the front yard and a 4-foot turkey. So, yeah.
So I got a lot of rude comments. Oh, you would not believe the comments that come in. Yeah. People are rude. They are perverts. They are... You have to get really thick skin being on YouTube. I don't know. They're not nice. Often not nice at all. But honestly, if I get one rude comment or we get one rude comment, we're going to get 100 nice ones. So that's kind of how I had to look at it and not look at it as someone directly attacking. Plus, if they're attacking someone they don't even know on the internet just because, they obviously have a lot more problems going on in their life than we do. So Gotta get thick skin, but it can still be hard. It definitely can. Like, I don't know. Especially when you hear the, oh, hi, Kaylee. When you hear the same thing over and over and over again, it's just like, all right, go away. Bye, please.
I've been to Vegas once, so hi Vegas or Las Vegas. It was fun. And yes, I really like putting up decorations.
If we were to move anywhere, so that's kind of hard because we always want to be around family. So
That's the main thing.
if
So
we move, we've talked about after he's done in the army, because that's kind of what holds us to Wisconsin is military.
Mhm.
But after he's done, we've talked about Georgia because it's near my family. It would be about a day trip to go visit my parents.
Yeah, driving there and back.
Or Florida. Or, oh, the
What?
camera is moving because of Drake laying on the camera.
He's hitting against the
I
stand.
can't move to Texas, Kaylee. Your weather in Texas is just as crazy as here. You get like the crazy up and downs. Do you eat water? What? Okay, let's see what else is here.
Okay. Yes, we're live. Oh boy, what did you do?
I didn't do it. Okay. Aw, thank you, Kayla. You know what? That is one of the reasons I love doing this is like hearing the people that say, that I inspire them to keep going or do stuff. I don't know. That makes me happy to like just keep doing this because I never thought that. Like, even when I've talked about stuff and people are like, "Oh, I never knew that. That was like a life-saving thing to hear." Some of the things I just don't even realize. So, do you have kids? Yes, we have 3.
Some of these comments are just crazy. Some inappropriate, very inappropriate.
We do have these set up to hopefully hide as many inappropriate comments as possible. I apologize if any of them are getting through. Also, if you're one of the people leaving rude comments, bye, please. I have no problem telling people to go because this is for friends only. Okay.
Somebody sending love. Hi.
Yeah, it's Kaylee. Yeah, Kaylee. I talk to her on Marco Polo daily.
Oh, okay. Okay. She talks to a lot of people. I can't keep up with everybody that she's talking to. I'm like, who's this now?
Jesse, Kaylee are like the only people I talk to daily. Nope. Wow.
Crazy.
These people, these are getting bad.
Yeah, I had that one.
Okay. For real, people on here that are trolling, y'all can leave. You guys can't see it. There is some crazy stuff going on in these comments, like way inappropriate. So if your comments get hidden, we're trying to approve the ones that are okay and hide the ones that are not okay. But I really hope none of these are going through.
Yes.
All right. I think we're going to end this now. I think it's getting late, so the crazy people are jumping on here. So, do you enjoy putting up decorations for the holidays? Yes, we do. We love putting up decorations for the holidays. If you click on it, I think we can block these people too. No, click their names.
I don't want to mess it up.
Sorry, guys. Trying to stop stuff. Will you guys have more kids? We do plan on having one more. What time is it here? It's about almost 9:30. I did this at 8 because the boys go to bed around 8. You're not going to see the rude comments. We have them blocked unless something comes through. But yeah.
We don't decorate for every holiday, but there's a lot of holidays we do decorate for.
Yeah. Marco Polo allowed me to talk to my son one. Yeah, Marco Polo is awesome. We used Marco Polo a ton while he was deployed. A ton.
When
All
I
right.
had signal. It wasn't always.
How old is Freya? She is 3 months on Tuesday. Yeah, the 24th. Favorite color? Pink? Oh, okay. Favorite character. All right, I think I'm going to end this here. It's been almost an hour and a half, and I think the comments are starting to slow down. Christmas videos multiple times the past week. Oh, yay! There is nothing better than Christmas decorations. Like, I had so many people that are like, it's too early, you shouldn't be doing that. I love having the house decorated for Christmas. I also take it down right away after Christmas. So I think that's the difference. Some people put it on like right after, and other people right after Thanksgiving, but keep it till February. Some people do it early and take it down come January. I'm a take down come January. My next cleaning video is tomorrow on living with Cambriea. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, decorations December 1st? Yeah. Growing up, we always did it the day after Thanksgiving. And I don't know. I just like decorating early. Plus, being on YouTube, you have to kind of get it out a little bit.
There's so much decorations to put up outside. I have to start somewhat early.
I do know Lynn White. Lynn White and I are good friends. She's another one that I talk to on Marco Polo almost daily. And when I go to Florida, we have already planned a trip to meet up and have a girls' day.
We got somebody messaging in from Brazil. Hi.
Do you know Alexandra? I know of Alexandra Buter, but I've never
Trade.
Okay, if you're wondering why this keeps moving,
Yeah.
it's that one down there who is moving the tripod because he has to be as close to us as possible. But yeah, I know of Alexandra Buter. I've never worked with her. I've never talked to her in person. But she's awesome. I do love her stuff, especially her little boy is so cute.
Hi,
Okay.
Hi, Vanessa from South America. Oh wow,
Yeah.
the camera's like way over there now.
I know. That's because I showed Drake. Okay, for reals. I've said this a couple
Okay,
times.
so
We're done.
we'll probably do another one of these in I don't know.
I know.
when.
If you guys want to see another one,
Yeah.
let me know. Because we'll do another one. This was fun. I enjoyed chatting with you guys. Hopefully it wasn't completely awkward since I didn't know what I was doing and he didn't know what he was doing. But Freya's going to be waking up soon to eat. And yeah, we got to get going because I don't want her to start screaming.
I still got to finish my speakers on the CRV too. So it's getting late, but whatever.
So I hope you guys have a good night. If you want to see these weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, let us know. If you don't want to see them at all, let us know. Like, really? This was fun, though. I enjoyed chit-chatting and getting to know all you guys. Good night. Yes, another one. Please get a monitor. Yeah, we're trying to. But yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button.